BMW has introduced the brand new 2021 4 Series, and it comes with what we call the BeaverTeef or the pig snout, whatever you want to call it. The kidney grills have gotten large, they've gone oversized. Since the beginning of BMW, they've been stretched vertically, they've been stretched horizontally, they've been mashed around into all kinds of different shapes. BMW has tried almost every iteration of the 2 shapes of the grills, the intakes, that you could possibly try. So imagine continuing to do that in the future. Even more shapes, just more twin shapes of whatever that kidney grill will be. That doesn't sound interesting to me. I understand about wanting to be bold and wanting to have a new look, a signature look, and push it forward. But using a tall vertical element on a, generally speaking, low-slung GT sports car shape is not very successful. I want the car to be interesting and different and still utilize what BMW is known for. All right, this is what defines, for me, the overall proportions, the length of the car, the rocker through here, of course. And I like to establish the visual height of the car first, from the DLO, the window opening here. And I'm just doing some light sketching here. I had some thoughts that I'm using as an underlay, but that's just to give me some proportion here. All right, cowl through here, just light, quick sketch here. What I'm thinking about is that interior shape that they've established. I already like what BMW has done on that lower rocker of the car. It just needs to be pushed a little bit more. Just a quick indication here. Make that trunk lid a little bit higher, like that. But ultimately, what I'm working towards is a usable face that from here, BMW can kind of do anything. So that intake that is really, I think, will be on the M4, but it's the sport package for the 4 Series right now. It's actually the M440 right now. A little bit vertical, a little bit past vertical here. Okay, and establish the front intake there. Okay, and then ground shadow, just, it helps my eye. Let's do that, okay. So as you can see, this is the overall proportions right now. This is simply the coupe about what it is right now, but I'm applying a little bit crisper elements. I'm really pulling out those shapes even more. And I want to have something on the hood here, sculpting down that way. A little bit heavy. Okay. This is where I want BMW to use negative space, right in this area. I want them to just allude, just in the slightest way. But you're using that element all over the car. It doesn't have to be quite so in your face. It really doesn't. I want this part of the car right here to lean just a little bit past vertical. You know, like some of our favorite BMWs in the past. And the rest could be simple openings, grille, down here. What BMW can also do is start to play around with generative design. As many car companies are doing right now, it means you can stretch a particular shape, and it's all algorithms to be able to do that. The rest of the grille could be done that way. But right here, it's just kind of there. You kind of see it, but what that's going to do is free BMW up for all of the future, because you don't have to lock it into a particular squished kidney shape, whatever that's going to be. You don't have to re-stretch and resize things. You can use the rest of your styling elements, the rest of your proportions, to now just kind of make it a negative space. Like right there, BMW has done such a great job making it theirs. See that right there? That is their look, that octagonal, half octagon kind of shape. Make it on the other side, indicate just a little bit of shading to indicate that leans forward, that stands proud here, and this leans back again. Something like that. Let's give it sort of the eye, the personality in here. See, right now, are we sure it's BMW? Is it? Yes, it is BMW. We already recognize all these other shapes. and they can be used far into the future because you can combine these crisp lines with a nice, beautiful surface, a swollen surface. That's what I want. Ooh, okay, that's interesting. See, these grills, it's something is there, but it's pulled back. It's so you can recognize the aggressiveness of the front of the car, but you can use those on any future internal combustion engine. You can use those on any future electric car or hybrid. It's just indicated. It's negative space. It doesn't fully finish. It doesn't fully enclose and complete the circle, the shape, whatever that is. I think that will free BMW up to do anything else cool in the future. Let's see here. Tell you what, let's strike a crisp line. Let's use our guides this time. Strike a crisp line right over the top. And that'll be right there. Yeah, see, look at that. That's looking nice. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing for the hood here. And the windshield just needs to be a touch fuller here. Make that center line more swollen, give it the roundel right up front so you know for sure. And the kink, the Hofmeister kink, the famous. Let's keep that intact, right? Okay, oh, that's interesting. That little swipe of the line, that's kind of interesting right there. See that? That's kind of fascinating. I like what that's done for the kink back there. Huh. Okay, and then we'll put that window right there. And I'm gonna bring this out here and down. Ooh, okay. Give it some mirrors. I can just draw right over the top of this. I'm liking this as a future direction a lot better. And again, it takes away from having to lock yourself into those BeaverTeef for the rest of time, whatever other shape they'll look like. Think about that. If we're just gonna get two new shapes, different sizes, different, squish it different ways, that's our future with BMW. Let's free them up. Let's give them negative space. Let's give them something else to work with here. I'll bet you're in agreement with me that you don't like the BeaverTeef. And here's my prediction. I think BMW is going to back away from the BeaverTeef and they're going to issue some new front end update and apologize and say we were wrong because nobody likes it. I think the sales of the car will dictate the fact that enthusiasts really don't want this. But rather than hearing from you about you don't like it as well, I want to hear what you would change. Am I on track? Am I way off base? As always, please subscribe. I really appreciate you watching. Cheers, everyone.